Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is like Lock with Leilani? That is me. I'm here on this video today with you guys with my clock on my coffee pot at the wrong, no, actually it is the right timing. It actually is 4:53. This is the very beginning of the video. It is actually 4:53 for real, and it is Thursday, so happy Thursday. You guys are gonna see, this is the end result of our lighting. You guys can see it is so much brighter in my kitchen. You guys can actually see my coffee bar area with everything lit. It doesn't look all dark and crusty, but this is pretty much the after effect of us getting our lighting done. I told you guys we're going to do under the cabinets as well, and under the cabinets my husband got the wrong thing, so I have to order it and have them come back another day. But we did get the formal, not the formal, but the dining room done, which this is the lighting in here now. Super bright. You guys can see me in the mirror waving. And then we also did the kitchen, which looks amazing, so we have that done as well. Yes, we do have Christmas over the cabinet still. My husband says that he wants to keep it there for a while, which I'm not against it. It's still very pretty, so whatever. It's still the beginning of January. I don't care. It may stay all year. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm going to jump on into this video, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. It is basically a video of us doing some upgrades. We're upgrading some lights in our house, kind of doing a little bit of, you know, like rehab to the house, just kind of adding in some upgrades to the house, just make things better. Lighting is so very important when you're a social media content creator, and just in general, you just want the bright lights in your house so that you feel good, you feel happy, it's cheery, it's not dark and gloomy. So it's definitely going to make a difference in a lot of my video content, and it's also going to make a difference in our house in general, so we can actually see what the hell we're doing, right? It gets so dark at nighttime, I kid you guys not. But I do want you guys to enjoy this video. Definitely jump into this video. And isn't my coffee bar cute, you guys? I kind of started with Valentine's Day, as you guys can see. It's a little bit of decor here. It's not everything that I'm gonna probably have here. I may switch some things out or add some things. I'm not sure yet, but you guys will get a home tour of the entire house all done. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and definitely enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so this is our family room, the way it looks now. Tonight is, let's see, what's today? January 10th. It is actually Wednesday. So we're actually having an electrician come in tomorrow. So I want to see how much brighter this room is going to be. So this is basically how this room is looking right now. I have the two lamps against the wall, which have always been against the wall. We did a little bit of cleaning in here. I have this basket that I have to take upstairs, but this is basically showing you guys the ceiling. This is basically a before the electrician comes out. He's going to be adding, the plan is to do 8 lights in here. Now I'm going to turn around. You guys see how dim it is? The fan is off. The fan right now, the fan blades work to cool off the room, but the actual lights went out in the fan some months ago. So hopefully the guy will be able to fix it. If he's not able to fix it, then we're gonna actually have him do a new fan. We purchased a new fan. So the next place, in my kitchen here, you guys can see this is kind of how it looks. We still have the Christmas stuff above the cabinets. My husband likes it like that. I do too. So we're probably gonna leave it. At least for now, we're gonna leave it. So you guys know I have the 3 drop lights in here. They're not planning on adding any more of the recessed lights in here. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 in here. So the plan is to put 8 in the family room, which I just showed you guys. But this is how this looks. So I'm gonna turn the light on so you guys can see. This is how bright it is in here right now. It's not very bright, okay? So that's how that looks. And then over here is the dining room table, which I'm gonna turn this on. The only way to really know how bright it's gonna be is at nighttime. The kitchen table, this is my kitchen table right here. The kitchen table is pretty bright. I'm pretty satisfied with the kitchen table because even though it's like the low lights, it's not the bright white lights, which is like in the 3 drop lights. We have the bright lights in there for some reason. They're like that. But these are like those yellow lights, like the kind of ones that just kind of give you like a dull, like sad kind of look. But this particular light switch right here, which was one that was built in the house, it has a slider so you can go up and down on the lighting. But the brightest, lightest lit setting is what it's always on. So the kitchen, you know, is fine typically, right? So he's gonna actually put some brighter light bulbs in the kitchen. So I do have these 2 turned out, and then these lights are on. So he is actually gonna come in and he's going to He said he's gonna put some different lights in. I don't know if he has to switch out and do any type of work to the current lights that are there, but I think he's gonna put in some brighter lights in general. So hopefully he doesn't have to, like, you know, drill anything else, because the holes are already there for the recessed lights that were done previously by someone else. So that's pretty much how that's done. Over here, the under cabinet lighting went out a long time ago, and my husband tried to switch it out. So it's like I don't know if there's like a circuit loose or a wire that's off or something. So we have not had that in many years. There's a switch over by the counter over there where you can actually turn that on. So it should be a light under there on this whole side here. So that's gonna be different when you guys see. And then over here, there's also supposed to be a light under my coffee bar area, which will light up the coffee bar area a lot more. So the switch that goes to that area is actually over here. So this is the one to the kitchen. I just turned it off and I turned it back on. You guys can see how dark and dull it is. This is off and this is on. And then this switch, which is not functional, this would be on and this will be off. So this particular switch does not have anything attached to it. It's supposed to be the under cabinet lights that are supposed to go there. So tomorrow, my husband was thinking that I should probably move everything from over here tonight. I'm not gonna move anything until the guy lets me know that he needs me to move something. If he tells me that he needs me to move stuff, then I will. But if I don't have to move too much of anything, then I'm not. I'll have to take a picture of this area as well, because I'm not sure exactly how everything is, like off the top of my head. I may not be able to put everything back the way that it is, but hopefully if he does ask me to move things, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, right? But if he asks me to move things, I'll move the stuff, I'll take a picture and then I'll move the stuff. And then when he's done, I can put it back. So depending on how long it takes for him to put the light in, shouldn't take that long to install it. I'm sure there's some wiring work that needs to be done and stuff like that. But as soon as, you know, he's done with that, then I'm able to put all my stuff back. I should probably go ahead and take a picture now of everything so that I know exactly how my stuff is, just in case I have to move everything. The only other area that I may have to move is the mixers, because the mixers and all the stuff on the counter over there is also something else that may need to be moved, and I may have to put that back in place. And as far as the family room is concerned, my husband said the couches are pretty easy to move. So those will just be moved up and outward if he needs to actually get to the wall back here. Because I told my husband, since he's doing 8 in this room, I think against the wall where my finger is, against that rear corner where you guys see the clock, I think there should be 1 and then 2 and then 3 in the middle. And then over here, it should be 1, 2, and 3 here. And then on each side of the fan. So on the opposite side of the fan should be 1 light and 1 on this side. To me, that will balance it out in the space and kind of be like in the kitchen. So that will be the 8. The other thing that we're getting installed is this Allen and Roth. This is actually a outdoor wall lantern. It's really pretty and it's black. The one that we currently have now is brown. To me, the brown goes better with the house, you know, because we have a brown gate. Everything's brown, so it really should be brown, but I'm trying to see if it's something that, you know, we could probably paint it. It's probably something we could paint later on or something like that. I don't know. I see a lot of neighbors adding like new lights to their house and they put black on there, because I think most of the lights and stuff kind of come that way. You probably can get like brown, black, or white, but it just kind of depends. But I think most of the light fixtures that you add to your house are black, but our current light fixture outside is brown. But this is what my husband picked. I probably would have told him to get a brown fixture. But again, you can paint it, you can spray paint it. I probably wouldn't mess around with taking it down once it's already up. So it probably would just have to stay black like that on the side of the house. It won't look bad necessarily, but we do have a black, we have a brown fence on the side that leads to our backyard. But the brown fence also has some little black embellishments on it, which can kind of tie in with the light, I guess, if you want to look at it that way, if you want to try to make it fit when it doesn't really fit. But we also have some plastic drop cloths right here to go on top of the couch. I told my husband tonight that, you know, when they come, they're probably want to move the stuff. You know, they may want to move the couches out. There's a couple things on the couch right now. My husband has a couple sweaters on here that were on the back of the couch. And then I have the stuff that I use to take a nap on the couch. That's always on the couch right there. And I moved all of my clothes from the cushion because my washer and dryer is downstairs and everything's in the basket. So tomorrow I will share with you guys what is getting done. Over here, I have a container of like 3 different bags of stuff for the holiday coming up. And then I started decorating over here, you know, over the last couple of days. I put a few things out. And then I still have some of my Christmas stuffed animal Disney characters over there in that basket. I need to find a place for them to go. I don't have any more containers, so I don't know where they're going to go. They're going to have to go in a bag or something. I don't know, or I might have to get a fresh container. But for now, I'm going to end the video, guys. This is my video for the night before the work is done, hopefully there's going to be a difference in, you know, what you can see. I'm going to take a couple like still pictures as well so that I can do like a before and after. So I will definitely insert that as well. So definitely stay tuned for the rest of the video, and I will show you guys. This is pretty much just getting some work done, contractor work, you know, electrical work, whatever you want to call it. Just basically a refresh for our house. Upgrading lighting is basically what this is. So if you guys have done any type of upgraded lighting in your house and it turned out really nice, you have a good contractor, a good electrician. If you have done anything in your house or plan to do anything in the new year, definitely let me know down in the comments. This is just a real life video, and I just wanted to share this with you guys because there is more to life than just, you know, shopping and decorating and baking and DIYing. I want to share more with you guys in the new year of other things that I have going on in my life and other things that I'm doing. So I do want to share that with you guys. I also just recently joined Weight Watchers, so I will be sharing with you guys probably in the same video. I'll probably be sharing with you guys a little bit of some of the stuff that I actually bought from my Weight Watchers meals. Now, Weight Watchers, apparently when I called the customer service the other day, the lady told me that they stopped doing snacks and meals and stuff in the grocery store as of December, apparently. So I wasn't even looking to buy any meals by Weight Watchers or anything, but they have on their website where you joined. I think the membership that I did joined, yes, it ended yesterday, not joined, but it ended yesterday. It's like $10 for 10 months. And then after 10 months, it goes back to $23 a month. But it's basically very similar to MyFitnessPal, which is what I did before I did this. I did MyFitnessPal probably like 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, it seems like so long ago, right? I'm just kind of like, my daughter was little. She was like maybe first, second grade when I first did MyFitnessPal. I did lose a few pounds on MyFitnessPal, but I think the difference between that one, I have to go back and look at MyFitnessPal before I can actually like tell you guys for sure. But I know with Weight Watchers, like they're training you and teaching you how to eat better by being on the app. It has like a bunch of points, like 0-point items, like foods that don't go against you if you eat them, and you can eat as much as you want of those items. It's a lot of different vegetables and different things that are supposed to be quote unquote healthy for you and don't carry a lot of like trans fat, saturated fat, and a lot of like high cholesterol items, I guess is the best way to explain it. It kind of doesn't make sense to me, and I was trying to get the lady to explain it to me. She really couldn't word it properly, but that's kind of what I get from what she was trying to tell me, because obviously everything you eat does have like, you know, trans fat and saturated fat, and it has calories. Everything has calories, but there's a designated long list of different groups of items that are considered 0 points for Weight Watchers. And then of course all the things that you eat, whether it's from a restaurant or like you guys saw my last video. If you guys saw my last video, it was Benihana for my son's birthday, for his 23rd birthday. If you guys have not watched it, definitely go and check it out. A lot of the stuff that I ate at Benihana was like either 0 points, which means that it was good because it did not hurt me. I didn't have to use my points. And based on your weight, they give you a certain amount of points that you get per day. And then you also have some other points on the side that are called weeklies. You get like 20 something points for your daily allowance, and each day you start fresh, which is nice. And then the weeklies, you get that set amount of like 20 something points as well that you can use if you go over your allotted amount of points per day, if that makes sense. So it sounds kind of like tricky, but it's actually pretty easy. And then they have a lot of other like tools and stuff on the website. You pretty much do everything on the website. You can call the number. You can also talk to people via chat and all the other kind of stuff if you have questions or concerns or anything like that. So far so good. It's pretty easy to understand, but I will show you guys probably tomorrow a little bit of what I have to eat. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that now because I am in my kitchen. Let me show you guys a little bit of what I'm going to be eating. It's 11 o'clock at night, you guys. It's late. And me and my husband were kind of straightening up a little bit. I made dinner tonight and I have some stuff in the kitchen. So don't get me confused with the fact that I'm doing Weight Watchers, that I'm not going to be baking cupcakes every once in a while, having some popcorn. You guys will see stuff on my counters that have to do with sweets and things like that. You can still have those things, but you have to have them, you know, in like serious moderation, or use points and have like, you know, a cheat meal or a cheat snack or whatever the case may be. But you can have, you know, you can still eat Chick-fil-A. It's just going to eat up more of your points, or you may have to do grilled chicken instead of the chicken nuggets that are fried. You know what I mean? So I have to kind of play around with it, but you guys will still see some things in my house. Like you see all this bread. This basically is bread for pastrami sandwiches. Am I going to eat a pastrami sandwich? Maybe, maybe not. But at the same time, I'm slowly getting to the program. I want to get used to being in the program. I want to eat more healthy than not. So it is definitely going to be a day by day thing for me. So over here, I will share with you guys what I am going to be having for lunch tomorrow. I will share with you guys my lunch too, but I'm actually going to do some brown rice tomorrow, which is fine to have. So you have to go onto the website and look and see the measurements of the brown rice to see how much brown rice you can actually have. So it might be a cup. It may be half a cup that I can have for lunch. So I'm going to have brown rice, and then I have some veggies. I also bought these white beans that I'll probably make in the next couple days, because that's something that I can have. That's on the 0 point list, or 0 calorie. You know, I'm not saying everything right because I'm not on the app right now, but it's like one of those items that don't count against me to have beans. All different types of beans are on there. In the morning, I'm going to have my coffee still, just with less creamer. And I can have about 2 tablespoons of creamer, which is like 3 points with the coffee, which is not bad. And I do drink coffee just about every morning. And then I have the Quaker oats. I can have pretty much like a half a cup of oatmeal, and it's only like 5 points. So it just kind of depends on, you know, what you're having and how you're going to have it. You can also still have brown sugar, but of course, you know, it's all in, you know, size increments and things like that. So another thing that I did today was I took these berries. I took these strawberries. They look so good, guys, and they're good. I took the strawberries and I took the blueberries, and I mixed them all up and put them in this bowl. My daughter already started knocking them down, but I had it all nice and tight in here because I didn't want any air to get in to mess up the fruits. And then up here, I bought some grapes from Trader Joe's. And I had spaghetti tonight, so there's Parmesan cheese up there, but I did not put any Parmesan cheese on my spaghetti. And I had exactly a cup of spaghetti with ground turkey in it. Up here, I did pick up a couple of the Light and Fit yogurts. I'm going to try these. I don't know if they're any good, but they're high protein, full flavor, and fat-free. This is the Dannon Light and Fit. It says it's 80 calories, 12 grams of protein, and 0 grams of fat. So I do have these. I don't know how that's going to count against me as far as my my points, but these are things that I picked up to try out. Less sugar Greek yogurt, Madagascar vanilla, and cinnamon I picked up. That's my refrigerator telling me to close it, as you guys know. I have some watermelon right here. I have some pineapple up here, which is 150 calories. It's already cut for me from the grocery store, fresh from Stater Brothers here in SoCal for $2.99. Down here, I picked up a salad. This is like a spicy salad with like lettuce in here. And it's not for me though, but they did have some other ones that had like a Caesar salad with like a grilled chicken or like a turkey on top. This one I did buy for my daughter to try, or either my son can try it. It does have egg in the corner, and then it has some tomatoes. But what's on here that I really don't necessarily feel like I should be eating is all the cheese on there, the ranch dressing, and of course the fried like buffalo chicken or whatever. But like I said, you can have that, but you just have to have it in moderation. This is a basil pesto pasta that I got from my daughter, so that's hers. I also picked up a big bag of kale for myself. It's chopped, bold, and savory. I cannot recall myself actually eating kale, but I did want to kind of implement it into my diet somehow. I need to look up some recipes on Pinterest and see how to cook it. The other thing I have in here, guys, is some vegetables. Tomorrow, aside from my brown rice, I'm going to be having, this was considered squash at the grocery store, but it is zucchini. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to put it in the skillet. I'm going to saute it with a little bit of olive oil. I forgot to get some avocado oil today, the spray from Trader Joe's when I went, but I'll get some when I go out on Friday and get some more stuff, some more groceries. I also bought a red and green bell pepper. I'm going to dice both of those up. I'm going to kind of make like a stir fry of the red, the green. I'm going to get some onion, and then I'm going to cut up one of these zucchini, and then I'm going to shred one of the carrots and throw that all together. I'm going to put it all together and use some of like my Mrs. Dash, my pepper. I also bought another seasoning that I have not tried before from Trader Joe's. It is the Italian style sofrito, and it's a seasoning blend. It's like aromatic, fire roasted, crispy onions. It's got like pepper, parsley, rosemary, sage, and all that good stuff in here. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I am going to add that to my mixture tomorrow, and that will be my lunch. So I will definitely come on tomorrow and show you guys a little bit of, you know, the lunch that I actually put together. I'll show you guys my breakfast with my oatmeal and my fruit, and I will share with you guys how everything turns out tomorrow. It'll be really quick because I'm just going to kind of show you guys really quickly my breakfast. I'll show you guys my lunch when I get it done, and then I will share with you guys the work that's getting done and some kind of before and after photos. So stay tuned and make sure you guys have a drink or a snack, a cozy blanket, and get cozied up and watch the rest of this video. Talk to you soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow, which will be Thursday, when I will be actually videotaping some of the work that the guys will be doing. I don't know if it's gonna be one gentleman or multiple people, but I will be coming back to videotape that info and share with you guys that content. So stay tuned till Thursday. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Things are supposed to last like, I think like 50,000 hours or something ridiculous. A lot more than a regular light bulb.
Okay guys, so I left the electrician at home for a minute with my son. I know my son's probably still in the bed, but I had to leave for a minute so I could pick up some lunch because the guy's gonna be working in the kitchen today, so I'm not gonna be able to make my Weight Watchers lunch in there. So I did pick up some things that I had planned on getting from Aldi. So I did pick up the plush throw. I think it's $7.99. I really wanted to get the one that has this print, but they're out of it, unfortunately. So I was able to get the pot holder, the oven mitt, and the dish towel set, which is under here. But I was not able to get the blanket, so I may have to check another store, or I may have to come back another time. I'm not really sure. But I did pick up the strawberries and cream bark. Hopefully it's good. It's a white chocolate. I could make this at home, obviously. So, I mean, you know, but I did pick this one up. So I don't know. We'll see how it is. And then I also picked up these chocolate truffle hearts, which are right here. It's like $4.99. And that's all I'm picking up. And I'm going to head to get some food. And then I'll be back at home. And then I will bring you guys back along with more of the video. So, thanks for watching. Okay guys, so this is the lighting in the kitchen now. It's all nice and bright in here. It is super bright in here, I kid you not. This is as high as it is. That's my daughter right there. You guys saw her a little bit. I'm trying to do the height of the actual ceilings. And my son was just sitting here. He said that the lighting is bright like a doctor's office, which is hilarious. But this is how bright the lights go. And this is how bright it is in here. That is super light, super bright, but it's on a dimmer, so you can actually adjust, you know, the intensity of the light. So basically you do that, and then you can just go down on the light like this. You can go up, you can go, this is the highest. You can go here, you can go here, 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 and this is all the way down. And then you just turn the switch off altogether, but that's all the way up. And then they were able to fix the light here. So in this one right here, where it's 4 light bulbs, we just have to change them to the white light bulbs, because this is the soft white, which is kind of that orange hue. And that's what we had in our kitchen. So in our kitchen, the lights are now white, and it's super bright in the kitchen now, which is really nice. I told my son, you have to get used to it. Yeah, it's crazy bright. And even in here, this is my family room. You guys hardly ever get to see, because I always have a ton of, like, you know, cushion, like clothes on the cushions. I always have a bunch of, you know, nonsense in here, a bunch of containers and stuff like that. I have the Aldi bag that's on my couch that I actually went to Aldi earlier. If you guys saw earlier in my video, I went to Aldi and looked for a few things. I found like 3 or 4 things in there, nothing real crazy, but I went to go get lunch at El Pollo Loco. So I did go to Aldi because it's a safe shopping center. And then over here, I just put in my container a lot of the Valentine, a little bit of the Easter stuff that I have. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys watched this whole entire video, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go outside and get a little clip of the light that he actually did, and that'll be the end of the video. But definitely let me know in the video if you guys have done any type of, you know, work at your house, if you guys have done any type of home improvements. Even last year, if you guys did any home improvements or anything like that. So the last thing that we're gonna have to do is patchwork. So they don't do patchwork with the company. They charge so much money, it's crazy that they don't do patchwork, but we have to patch this one up. This piece is still intact. He said we could basically just like, you know, do the drywall and then paint over and stuff like that. We should be good to go. And then also that patch right there, but this one on the ceiling was a prior, it was a prior patchwork area from when we had our ceiling fan installed years ago by another person, another electrical company. It was like a prior thing. So up here we have this one, and this one. So we have about 6 areas that have to be patched up. He said these are fine, but he said these 4 that are cut right here is where there is electrical, I think he said electrical, power, and water or something like that. And then the boxes that we had are down here on the floor. Those are the ones. And I just got finished eating. I had a salad earlier, like a little small salad. Just got finished eating something else. I'm super tired. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna get a picture of the other light so I can share it with you guys. And let me know down in the comments once again if you guys have done any like, remodeling or any like upgrades or anything to your house. Anything that you guys are planning on doing this year, anything that you would even like to do, because it is very pricey and we were lucky to be able to get this done. It was expensive and we were not able to get the lights done under the cabinet. I forgot to tell you guys that. We weren't able to get that done because my husband bought the wrong lights. The guy said the lights that my husband bought were the ones that go to, the ones that my husband bought are the ones that go to like, okay, I don't know what happened, but that video just like cut off on its own. It wasn't even that long, which is very weird. But I was basically saying that we were not able to get the under cabinet lights put in. We're supposed to get one over here. And then remember I told you on the other side of the stove, we weren't able to get those put in because my husband actually bought the wrong lights. He bought ones that go to like the garage. I guess it's the garage lights that you replace, I guess he got. And so because he did that, I was not able to get them replaced. And then Lowe's, where he purchased them, they didn't even have any in stock in our area. So I guess they just I don't know. The people at Lowe's gave him the wrong thing. I wasn't with him when he went. If I was with him, I would have made sure we got the right thing, or we would have not gotten anything, but I was not with him when he went out. But you guys can see even my coffee bar area without the undercarriage lights or under cabinet lights is a brighter space. You can see how much brighter this is. I should have taken a picture beforehand, but you guys can see how much brighter this is. I mean, just by the lights being brighter in the kitchen, which is so nice. I definitely can see a difference in this, and I can totally see how, you guys can see my coffee bar in a brighter way. It definitely is brighter. And that's one thing that I've been fighting with since I've had my social media accounts and, the TikTok and now the YouTube and then the Instagram. It's like, I wasn't able to really showcase my coffee bars and stuff the way that I want to, or, make a video and stuff where it was like really bright and clear, unless it was like daytime. It has to be like early daytime, morning time, super sunny outside, early afternoon, nothing in the evening, nothing at night. It is literally 4:52 here, and it's going to get later and later, and the lighting is not going to change because my lights are brighter. So these are the bright white lights and they're LED. So we switched out the old kind of like lights that they had, the soft lights, and it was like a different kind of setup, fluorescent or something I think he called it. I can't remember what he said. It's like fluorescent lights, or that's how it used to be. He said those are really expensive to upgrade now because those are kind of going obsolete. But we have the LED white in, and he said a lot of people, some people like the soft, but of course the soft ones, I say that reminds me of Olive Garden because it was always so dark in our kitchen. But now it's super bright and it looks really nice in here. So Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope that you guys are watching this video. You guys are happy and healthy and in good faith and good spirits in your life right now. Hopefully the new year is going well for you guys. Definitely stay tuned for some more upgrades and things that we do in our house. We're just doing little small projects. You know, that's pretty much what we can afford to do at this time. So we're just kind of putting some things together. I do have to have them come back a second time to actually put in, you know, the lights under the cabinets, and then I'm probably going to add a couple more lights in, because the lights that they did in here as an upgrade, obviously the lights in the hallways and stuff like that have to be upgraded as well. So here is my my hallway. If you guys can see, you can see the difference in the lighting. So see how dark that is? It's like dim. So these lights have to be changed. There's some lights at the front of my house that needs to be changed. And then I'm going to show you guys the outdoors. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. I'll see you in the next one as well. Bye. Okay, guys. So this is the finished product of the light that we actually got installed. It's a brand new light up here. And it turned out really nice. He put a little bit of like the caulking around it to try to seal around it. It is a bigger light, and it's actually, I thought it was like a black. It looks black, but then it also looks like a really dark kind of like chocolate color, which actually kind of goes with the mulch that's down here. But this is how this looked. I wanted to show it to you guys. It's all done. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.